Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 facial self-tanners that I have really been loving lately. Last week I did the body self-tanner version of this, so I thought, of course, I have to do the facial self-tanner version because there have been some really great ones that I've tried recently and some that I haven't tried as recently, but I just have not been able to stop using. So I just wanted to sit here and just chat about some self-tanners that I really love and I think are worth your money. So before we get into it, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It just really helps me out. So thank you if you do. But if you want to see which facial self-tanners I've really been loving lately, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright guys, so just like last week, if you haven't seen that video, go watch that because I talk about 5 self-tanners for your whole body that I've been obsessed with lately. And I do want to say, even for this one, most of these are new products because I try so many self-tanners all the time. So I'm constantly just going through things like crazy. If you notice that there are not products in here that I always used to rave about, that doesn't mean that I don't still love those products. I just cycle through self-tanners all the time because I'm constantly trying new ones. So I'm always trying new things and finding new things that I love. So I just want to share all of those things with you. Maybe one of these days I'll do like my favorite products of all time so that we could see. But again, this is just me updating you guys on things that I've been trying for you and that I've continued to use and love. Because I feel like I make so many videos where it's like my first time trying something, it's a first impression. So I want to follow up on that and make sure I'm keeping you guys updated on what is actually worth it and what I've been continuing to use and love. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I'm not going in any order with this, just like last time. I'm just grabbing and explaining why I love certain things so much. So the first product is not new, and I think I've mentioned this in the last like 3 videos where I'm talking about products that I'm loving currently. So it is the Bandai Sands Pure Self-Tanning Sleep Mask. I swear, you guys, I feel like I just go through this like crazy. I feel like every time I'm not trying a new facial self-tanner, I'm constantly either grabbing for this right away or thinking about this one because it's so good. You would not think that this is a product that gives you a lot of color, but I genuinely feel like I get so much color from this. It is amazing. It looks so natural. It goes on so smooth. There's no like streakiness. It doesn't mess with my pores. Just everything about this is so good, and it literally feels just like a moisturizer on your face. It's so hydrating. There is, what is this? Hyaluronic acid and vitamin C in here. So there's good ingredients in here as well. And it's just, it's amazing. I cannot explain to you guys how many times I've just completely forgotten about everything else and grabbed for this because I just love the color it gives me and I love everything pretty much about it. So this is 1000% worth it. And by the way, if I'm not mentioning prices in here, I don't know all their prices off the top of my head, but they're all linked in the description box for you guys in case you're curious how much they cost. I'll link them below as well. And then the next product is also like a cream consistency. 3 out of 5 of them are like a cream consistency because that's my favorite, honestly, for the face. I just like that it's very quick, very easy, feels really like moisturizing on your face. Hands down, my favorite is creams. Don't get me wrong, I love like the serum ones that you mix in with your moisturizer too, which 2 of them are, but the creams are just, they're easier, quicker, and you still get amazing color. So the second one is also not, it's new, but it's not as new as some of these. So this is the Loving Tan Deluxe Face Tan. It is a tinted self-tanning cream for the face, and I have this in dark. When I'm not using this, I'm thinking about this. Like, this stuff is amazing. I think this is in like the 30s price range, so I think they're all in that same kind of range, but I don't know what I was going with that, but this is amazing. I love it. I love that this has a little tint to it. This I would probably only wear if you're not going anywhere for the night because it can look a little bit crazy on the face initially, but once it like sinks in and you wake up the next morning and you take it off, it looks so beautiful. all of these wear really, really nicely. I would say all of them probably last about like 3 days before you probably would want to reapply to match with your body self-tanner. But this gives me such a nice natural looking tan. It doesn't get me like crazy, crazy, crazy dark. I honestly wish they would come out with an ultra dark version of this. Maybe, hopefully. But it gives you more than enough color and it just looks very natural. Feels good. This one smells really, really good. I can't put my finger on what it smells like specifically, but it's really, really nice. And this also hydrates my skin, so amazing. And then the next one is on the newer side. It is the Tanologist Face and Body Drops. So this is one of the ones that are like you mix it in with your moisturizer. This is extra dark. But this you can use on your face and your body. So if you're someone that likes to mix it in with your moisturizer and use it on your body too, then great, it's a 2-in-1. But I am too lazy for that. I think I only would have the energy to put this on my face and mix it in with the moisturizer. I'd rather just use a regular mousse for my body. But this for the face is amazing. Honestly, when I first tried this, like when I did my first video on this, I remember I tried it, I woke up the next morning, washed it off, and I was like, huh, it didn't give me that much color. And then I tried it next to the other Tanologist one, like the regular dark one. And when I compared the two to each other, it shocked me that this was actually darker than the other one. And then I started to really pay attention to what it was actually doing for my face and then comparing to other body self-tanners. And it actually does give me so much color and it looks so natural. Like you wouldn't think a product that gives you this much color would look as natural as it does, but it literally looks like a real self-tan on your face. Like I don't feel like I'm wearing a fake looking product or anything like that. And a little goes a long way. You do not need a ton of product with this, which is also really nice. So everything about this is just amazing. The next product is definitely on the newer side. I just recently tried this, but I've already used it like 3 or 4 times and I'm just loving it. I don't plan on stopping. It is the Beauty by Earth Face Self Tanner in medium to dark. So this is also another one where I was shocked at how much color this gave me, because I don't know why, but I was expecting it to give me like something but not much of anything at the same time. But this actually did give me a really nice amount of color. And then I used it like the next 2 or 3 times that I was putting facial self tanner on, and I just love the look every time. Like this feels very natural. It like is clear when it comes out, but it develops throughout the night and it just looks so beautiful. This is another one that feels very hydrating. I feel like the creams specifically are a little thick, but at the same time just make your skin feel so like moisturized. So it feels so good wearing them, you know? And that is the case with this. It just is so natural. Again, does not mess with my pores. It just looks and feels amazing, and I can see myself going through this very, very quickly because I can't stop using it. And then last but not least, this one I just cannot stop talking about. You guys, this is the ST.TROPEZ Self Tan Luxe Tan Tonic Drops. This one smells like heaven on earth. Like I cannot explain to you how amazing this smells. But last week I also talked about the body self tanner version of this and I said the same thing. I've never gotten so many compliments as I do with a self tanner than when I wear this and the body one. This genuinely smells better than any of the perfumes that I own. Like I need them to make this into a regular perfume so I could wear this every day of my life. It just smells so, so good. Like it puts me in a good mood when I wear it because it smells so good. Normally that would bother me because I don't want it to smell like anything. But this, I want all the smell. It's just amazing. It feels so good. This is so lightweight. You can like do this alone or you can mix it in with a moisturizer. I've done it both ways, but I love using this by itself. And I just feel like it really, really hydrates my skin. You wouldn't think so normally with just this. Like I won't put a moisturizer on this, but it still feels very hydrating on my skin on its own. It gives me a really, really good amount of color. Like this looks very, very natural. Like it just looks like I was laying out in the sun and I just got really good color in my face. I just love it so much. It feels good, it looks good, no transfer. It wears beautifully for like the, I would say 3-day span that it lasts. And it's just amazing. You guys, I cannot stress enough how much I love this stuff, and I am scared to run out of this because I just don't know what I would do without it at this point, honestly. So those were the 5 facial self tanners that I've just been obsessing over lately, and for good reason. You guys will see if you try any of these. Like, all of these are recommendations. You can't go wrong no matter which one you choose. I think you're gonna be very, very happy. But those are my obsessions. So that's it. So comment and let me know what you guys think. If you've tried any of these 5, let everyone know your thoughts on them, what you like, what you don't like. Let me know what else you guys want to see me review. Just give me some ideas, please. Give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.